Hi, and welcome to Best in Tesla News, episode 26. Tesla tops first place in customers' satisfaction. We have record EV sales in June in Europe. Elon Musk says that Tesla will sell software, powertrains, and batteries to other automakers. And another automaker is killing off its hydrogen program. And Elon Musk will maybe get his nickel off planet. All this and much more to come on today's episode. Let's dive right in. Before we get started, I just want to make a quick shout out to my newest Patreon. Malone Downey, David Jensen, Donald Rolls, Eddie Kessler, and thanks once again to Ivan Wright for increasing your pledge. Thank you so much, guys. And let's get into the news. Tesla tops first place in Consumer Reports Owner's Satisfaction Survey. According to a customer report survey, Tesla has the highest owner's satisfaction rating among other brands by a wide margin. According to this table, we see that Tesla owners is incredibly satisfied with the purchase of their car, and if in the future they will buy a new vehicle, then it will again be a Tesla car. This is the best characteristic because customer satisfaction is the most important indicator. The table also shows that a number of well-known automakers are having difficulty satisfying their customers. Jeep, Jaguar, and Infiniti take the last 3 places out of 30 listed companies. Ouch! After several delays, SpaceX aims to launch its 10th Starlink mission over the weekend. As of today, the company has deployed 540 satellites, out of 1,000 that they will build the Starlink constellation. After several delays, SpaceX teams are ready to deploy the 10th batch of Starlink satellite this weekend. The company could also roll out Starlink beta testing phase for public as soon as next month. You can sign up for the update via SpaceX website starlink.com. The service will initially be offered in Canada and northern portion of the United States. SpaceX explains its sleek Crew Dragon spacesuit worn by the NASA astronauts. The SpaceX spacesuit designed for Crew Dragon astronaut looks a lot different from the usual NASA suits that has been in service for several years. SpaceX shared an inside look at the spacesuit design in a video released Monday that offers some insight into one of the most visible parts of the Crew Dragon mission. It is definitely worth a look, and I will leave a link below to the video. Last week I also talked about SpaceX and NASA's Crew 1 mission, but the astronauts for the 3rd Crew mission is already picked. NASA announced astronauts that will launch the SpaceX 3rd Crew mission Tuesday, July 28th. The agency announced that the astronaut that will conduct the 2nd operational mission, referred as Crew 2, has been selected and are already training. Crew 2 will be SpaceX 3rd Crew mission to the International Space Station, scheduled to launch in spring 2021. SpaceX has also won a launch contract for NASA's 2022 mission to explore mineral-rich asteroid known as Psyche, including launch service and other mission-related costs valued at $117 million. Remarkable low for a mission of this scale, because the Psyche mission will use the Falcon Heavy rocket, because this asteroid is a bit far away. Located between Mars and Jupiter, the Psyche asteroid is made of exposed nickel iron core of an early planet and represents a fragment of one of the earliest building blocks of our solar system. NASA is hoping that this exploration of Psyche will yield clues about the history of the evolution of terrestrial planets through the experiments of Psyche's own protoplanetary material. Maybe Elon hopes to bring back a couple of tons of nickel for his batteries. Like he said in the earnings call, please mine more nickel. We need more nickel. Well, here's your chance, Elon. Yes, it's going well for SpaceX and is on its way to be the 3rd most valuable private company in the world. SpaceX is in talks to raise a fresh $1 billion in funding at $270 a share, Bloomberg reports. which should raise the company's value from $36 billion to $44 billion, becoming the third most valuable private company in the world. Just one of Elon's many companies. Wow! And we have record EV sales in Europe in June. With the overall European market is still in recovery mode in June, down 24% year over year, the European passenger plug-in vehicle market is returning to its fast tracks. Having achieved almost 93,000 registrations in June, that was actually a record performing, placing June plug-in share at 8.2% share, fully electric vehicle at 4.4% share, pulling the 2020 plug-in share to 7.9%, fully electric vehicle 4.3%. The 7.9% market share more than doubles the 3.6% result of 2019 and gets mighty close to the disruptive 10% mark. Zoe took the first place in Europe in June, followed by Tesla Model 3. Very impressive of both cars. The number of new registered Zoe in June increased by 107% year over year. Renault also set a new record-breaking month with the Zoe in June. In terms of new orders, more than 11,000 orders were placed in June alone. Renault Zoe has been around since 2012 and is one of the best-selling EVs of all times here in Europe, with over 200,000 sold in total through the last 8 years. It does pale a little in comparison to Model 3 global sales number, the Tesla Model 3 that has just passed its 3-year birthday on July 28th, and it is the world's best-selling electric car in history, closing in on 600,000 units delivered. The Tesla Model 3 was the world's top-selling plug-in electric car in both 2018 and 2019. But in Europe, the little Renault Zoe is right now on top, and demand for the little car is increasing. Very nice to see that it's not just Tesla, but EVs in general that is going up and taking more and more market share. This could bode well for the upcoming Volkswagen ID.3. And Tesla could be ramping up even more in Europe. Tesmania has reported that Tesla is hiring in Greece and could be about to enter the Greek market. Demand is a constant for Tesla. In its Q2 update, Tesla noted that production output of our existing facilities continues to improve to meet the demand, and we are adding more capacity. Later this year, we will be building 3 factories on 3 continents simultaneously, as we all know they're doing right now. And Tesla continues to impress in China with impressive sales in Q2. Tesla China is contributing significantly to the electric automakers' revenue as a company. Reports now indicate that Tesla China-based sector accounted for nearly 25% of the company's total revenue in the second quarter of 2020. Tesla China accounted for $1.4 billion worth of revenue during the second quarter. The company's Securities and Exchange Commission filing for Q2 2020 indicated that the company has revenue over $6 billion across the United States, China, and other regions as a whole. Very impressive. Speaking of Tesla China, Tesla Gigafactory in Shanghai is hiring designers and is aiming to increase 20% workforce. On July 28th, Beijing time, Tesla China posted a hiring spree through the official WeChat account for designers at its China studio. At the same time, the company also plans to hire additional 1,000 workers for the Gigafactory Shanghai. For the 1,000 workers, 600 are responsible for stamping, painting, assembly, bodywork. Around 150 workers will handle the quality control and 200 for logistics duty. The staff in Tesla's Chinese design studio will be responsible for the design development of Tesla vehicles. Designers are requested to design sketches and guide them to concept modeling, the job posting showed. Tesla will also have a small team of designers focusing on designs of color and texture of the car's exterior and interior surface, post showed. The post did not detail how many designers Tesla plans to hire now. And it's also going very well in South Korea, as sales spikes with 1,500% in the first half of 2020, and captures almost half of all subsidies. Electric vehicle sales in South Korea increased by 23% year-over-year. Notably, Tesla sales in the country grew 1,500% year-over-year in the first half of this year, accounting for almost half of all subsidies. Electric vehicle sales reached 22,267 units in the first half of 2020. Tesla sales in particular increased more than 15 times, accounting for 43% of EV subsidies according to Business Korea. Not bad at all. And Elon Musk says that Tesla will sell software, powertrains, batteries to other automakers. Elon Musk said Tuesday on Twitter that the company is keen to help other automakers with their challenges developing more sustainable vehicles. Tesla is open to licensing software, supplying powertrain and battery, Musk said on Twitter. We are just trying to accelerate sustainable energy, not crush competitors. When asked if the company would consider leasing its self-driving autopilot software, Musk replied, "Sure." That is very cool. Maybe Volkswagen should just buy the OS. They want to spend over 10 billion euros in making their own OS software. Maybe it would be cheaper just buying from Tesla. But time will tell if anyone is going to buy this from Tesla. No one has approached Tesla for getting in on their supercharging network that Elon also opened up to other manufacturers, so maybe the old boys are just too proud to do so. But time will tell. Tesla's battery helps Hornsdales project triple battery storage revenue first half of 2020. Neon reported a nearly threefold increase in battery storage revenue in the first half of 2020, thanks to Tesla's power packs used for the Hornsdales Power Reserve project. French renewable energy and battery storage company Neon said its battery storage revenue in the first 6 months jumped to 24.6 million euros, about $40 million from 8.4 million euros. The company's revenue comes almost entirely from Hornsdales Power Reserve, the world's largest lithium-ion battery. The Hornsdales Power Reserve has just shown the world that it is a good business case, and this is why we see so many small and big battery plants popping up all over the world. Just like the one in Monterey, where Tesla just broke ground on a world record mega pack battery storage system. On July 21, Pacific Gas and Electricity Company (PG&E) and Tesla began construction of the 182.5 megawatt lithium-ion battery energy storage system (BESS) at PG&E's electric substation in Moss Landing in Monterey County. The system will be designed, built, and manufactured by PG&E and Tesla, and will be owned by PG&E. The goal of PG&E is to launch the system in early 2021 and have it fully operational in the second quarter of 2021. Upon commissioning, the Moss Landing substation system will become one of the world's largest lithium-ion battery energy storage systems. 100+ ultra-fast charging stations coming to aerial stations in Germany. Germany started to surf into the EV revolution. As I reported recently, the country has implemented strong new electric vehicle incentive, and the EV market share is rising fast, with the EV market share nearing 9% in June. Plus, automakers have to sell electric cars or pay big fines, so they finally trying to sell EVs. And one more sign of the EV revolution arriving in Germany. Gas station network Ariel is installing more than 100 ultra-fast charging stations at its retail location across Germany in the coming year. So nice to see EV revolution taking shape in Germany, the car maker of Europe. Tesla and other EV owners get a small victory in New York after Senate passes anti-icing bill. Yes, Tesla and other electric vehicle owners recently received a small victory in New York after an anti-icing bill passed the Senate this week. The Senate bill would protect EV drivers' access to public charging facility by putting a stop to icing, one of the most annoying situations EV owners endure sometimes. The practice of icing involves an internal combustion engine vehicle parking at a spot designed for charging electric cars. Hope this will help. S&P 500 is getting closer with new upgrade for Tesla. S&P upgrades Tesla's rating to B+ from B- on July 28, 2020. The upgrade reflects the Californian EV makers has strong business condition and improved indicators. S&P thinks Tesla's competitive position continues to strengthen with the improved cost absorption on large volume, also on higher operating efficiency and process automation. Tesla Model S with cryptic deep crimson paint spotted at SpaceX headquarters. In recent interaction on Twitter, Elon Musk mentioned that he is particularly excited about the new paint option called Deep Crimson, which would be offered on vehicles that are produced in Gigafactory Berlin. A recent photo taken of a Model S at the SpaceX headquarters may have just revealed what the mysterious shade could look like. Maybe this is Elon Musk's own special Model S. And some really stupid news about Texas and the Cybertruck. Because if everything goes as planned and if work on the site progress at similar pace as Gigafactory Shanghai and Giga Berlin, Tesla's upcoming Austin factory could start producing Cybertrucks by the end of next year. If Tesla laws remains unchanged, however, the all-electric pickup truck would have to ship beyond state lines first before they could be brought back to deliver to Texas-based customers. But this scenario could actually happen unless Texas changes a law that prohibits auto manufacturers to sell new vehicles to buyers without the utilization of a franchise dealership. Oh my God, Texas, you won the Gigafactory. It is now time to change your laws, because this is just plain stupid. Another Gigafactory that Tesla is working on is the Giga Berlin. That's coming together quickly thanks to prefabricated constructions. Tesla's Giga Berlin production facility will come together at record speed thanks to prefabrication construction method that the company is using. Elon Musk detailed the process that construction crew are using to build Tesla's first European production facility quickly. Giga Berlin will come together at an impossible-seeming speed, Musk said on Twitter. The prefabrication construction method in Germany is extremely impressive. Yes, Tesla is not just innovating on the car, just as much on the machine that built the machine and how they built the machine. So exciting. And another car manufacturer is shutting down its hydrogen fuel cells. General Motors is no longer interested in selling hydrogen fuel cell passenger cars and will instead focus on battery electric vehicles. So now we have Mercedes and GM who no longer will make hydrogen passenger cars. The industry is slowly realizing that hydrogen is too complicated. Going to be exciting to see if Toyota is going to go away from hydrogen passenger car, but Elon did say 4 years ago that this is not a good idea.
I don't want to turn this into a debate on hydrogen fuel cells because I just think that they're extremely silly. It's just very difficult to make hydrogen and store it and use it in a car. Hydrogen is an energy storage mechanism. It's not a source of energy. So you have to get that hydrogen from somewhere. If you get that hydrogen from water, so you're splitting H2O, it is about half the efficiency. It's terrible. So why would you do that? It makes no sense. If you're going to pick an energy storage mechanism, hydrogen is an incredibly dumb one to pick. You should just pick methane. That's much, much easier, or propane.
Yes, maybe people in the car industry should start listening to what Elon has to say. GM also shared an update on its progress at its new important battery cell factory that will support its upcoming new electric vehicle. They did share these pictures, so that's pretty cool to see their progress at the factory site. Hard to believe this factory should not be ready to run full capacity before 2023, when they are already under construction, but time will tell. That's all we have time for in this news episode, but before you go, please don't forget to hit that like button if you liked the video. It really helps out a lot. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing. I come out with news episodes like this every Sunday and other videos all the time about Tesla, Elon Musk and everything in between. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. If you want to support me even more, you can for as little as $1 become a patron of this show and get your shout out here on this channel. And the names you see floating by right now is my amazing Patreon producers of this show. Thank you so much, guys. You can head over to patreon.com/bestinTesla and check out all the perks over there and get your name on the list. And thank you for watching. And until next time, take care out there and be nice.